Hey everyone, I'm Nick from How to Agender. Welcome back to my channel. Now today, as you can see by the title, we're gonna do a good old-fashioned makeup haul. I have been buying makeup for a few months now, not an excessive amount, at least not in my opinion. You might think different of that. But I have a whole box of makeup that I acquired basically this year, I would say. There are also some items in there that are a little bit older and that we've seen quite a lot by now, but I've included those as well. In the past, my YouTube channel has been more makeup related than it is now, although with the collaborations that I did, a lot of the content has become makeup related again, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. Like, I wanted to implement a completely different strategy, focusing only on gender and shoes, but since makeup is such a big part of my gender expression, I think it also fits the vibe. Don't get me wrong, there will still be a lot of shoe videos and some storytime videos on gender coming soon. I'm just still working and figuring out how I'd like to do it. So give me some time for that. Now let's talk about the makeup. First of all, I'd like to ask you as a viewer how you are doing in the current world situation. I've been talking to friends and the general vibe is that everyone's kind of sick of this situation, even though we've only been in lockdown for about a month. It just feels very forced, and it is forced, but anyway, that's why I just wanted to chill, talk a bit with you, and talk about makeup. So the last order that I did was at the makeup spot, and it was basically for this item. This is the shade Butter Cupcake, and it is a single eyeshadow by Sugar Pill. This is a yellow eyeshadow, as you can obviously see. Yellow eyeshadow is very difficult to make, but I do follow quite a lot of YouTubers that use colorful makeup and eyeshadows, and this one comes up a lot when they talk about yellow. So that's why I wanted to have it. Also, it's sold out pretty much all the time, and when I got the notification that it was back in stock, I immediately ordered it, and I'm gonna see what the tea is on this little makeup item. Another Sugar Pill item that I got is this little guy. Well, little. This is the Capsule Collection C1 eyeshadow palette from Sugar Pill. Honestly, when I saw this for the first time, I was like, holy shit, I have to have this. Just because I've never seen packaging like this. I am a sucker for packaging. But also I would love to try out some more Sugar Pill colors and formulas, since before I had this one, I only had Love Plus as a single shade, which is a red eyeshadow, and I really love it. So I just think this is such a genius packaging because it's a Sugar Pill. Literally, it fits their vibe amazingly. Now when you open it, you get a mirror on this side. It is a small mirror, but there's a mirror in there, so that's great. Then you get these 10 shades, so you get a blush, you get 4 metallic shades and 5 mattes. I think the colors are really fun. I definitely would see me use this blush a lot. I love the metallics, I love the pops of color. You can create a neutral look with this, but you can also really dig into those colors and make it fun and colorful. Also, a nice detail is that in the back you have all the colors with the shade names on top, so you don't have to keep the plastic in there with the names on it, as it is a lot with eyeshadow palettes. The only thing I would have done differently is that I would have put the mattes in the metallic pan size because I feel like I would use more of a matte shade than a metallic. But anyway, I'm probably never gonna hit pan in any of these shades, so I'm just gonna have fun and experiment with it, and I definitely want to let you know what the formula is like. Also, if during the video you see a product and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to know what if I like it, or if you have any of these products and you have an opinion on it, let me know in the comments. I'd love to have some more opinions. Another item that is a little smaller is this brush that I got from Morphe. This is the M432, and it is a flat liner definer, as they call it. It's just a very flat, thin makeup brush, and I've used it. Okay, we're back. I've used this one at my boyfriend's place. He has a eye brush set from Morphe, and this one I thought it was particularly great for creating a winged liner, especially for drag. I'm a bit out of breath now because I had to get a parcel at the door 2 floors down, so I had to rush to still make it. But anyway, the postman already dropped the package in front of the door and was like nearly at the door of his van when he saw me. But anyway, next up is eyelashes. One of my beauty goals for 2020 is to master putting on eyelashes because I have very deep set eyes and mascara just doesn't really do anything for me. So I'd like to wear a set of eyelashes every now and then. But before actually wearing them, I have to know how to do it, and I'm kind of struggling with it. But I mean, I still have a good amount of time to go until the end of 2020. Anyway, I bought these eyelashes at Action. I know it's not the best place to get eyelashes, but I was there about 2 months ago, I think, and I thought these looked cute. They were like €2, €3 maybe. Then I also got this lash applicator. This is from Ardell. I bought it together with the Sugar Pill goodies just to reach the minimum amount to not pay shipping, actually. So that's why I got it from Ardell, because it was the cheapest one that was there. So this is to apply your lashes. This side allegedly is to place them on top of your lash, and this side is to press them down. I've tried it once and no success so far, but I'm just gonna do my best and hopefully it will work soon. Okay, you know I am a lip product fan, so I also got 3 lip products in the past few months. Let me try and get them all out. So I got 1 care product, 1 lipstick, and 1 lip gloss. This care product is from Vaseline, and it is a lip therapy in aloe. This actually got recommended to me by one of my followers and somebody that I follow as well. She just put it on her story saying that this is a product that has made her lips feel as smooth and as good as they ever felt. So when I was at Action, I happened to find this one there. Didn't really expect it, but since I saw her story like 2 days before I went to Action and I saw that product there, I caved in and I bought it, and it actually is really good. It's very smooth, it feels good. I'm not a huge fan of the smell, but it's not the worst either. The only thing I don't like is that it's in a jar. You always have to get your finger in it, wash your hands after it. I mean, we always have to wash our hands a lot, especially now. but just to travel with, to take in my bag, I prefer a stick version. Then we have this gloss by Jeffree Star. This was from the Bloodlust collection, and this is the shade Sorcery. It is a very, very pretty pink with a purple and blue reflect. In my opinion, it works best on just bare lips because then you get the maximum of the effect. I've tried it on a darker lip as well. It wasn't my favorite applied that way, but I would like to try it maybe on top of a nude liquid lip to make it a bit more long lasting. Then I only got one lipstick, which is actually pretty good in 3 months or something. And this is from MAC. This is from their Loud and Clear collection. You have seen this one a few times in my Instagram. I also showed it in my live video that I did on Instagram as well. So for the Loud and Clear collection, MAC made everything in clear packaging, like their skin finish powders, but also the lipsticks. I mean, Kim K, this is how you should have done clear packaging. It looks so much better and so luxurious. This is the shade Baroque the Internet, and it is a very pretty dark rosy nude. Because my lips are already quite pigmented, this is a nude on me, and it looks really, really good, I think. It's very, very comparable though to Twig, which is a cult classic shade from MAC, but this is a matte formula while Twig is a satin. Now I already own Twig for like 2 years or something, so it is slightly but surely going bad. So I hope this one can be the replacement that has an even longer staying power. Another eyeshadow palette is this one. This is the 24A Artist Pass palette by Morphe. So I did an order at Morphe together with my boyfriend. I ordered a brush set for him. I ordered this one to share basically, but since it's here, it's mine currently. And also the brush I got for myself. This palette is so gorgeous, you guys. I mean, it actually took me quite a while to figure out what was the intention behind the palette. It was just like the Sugar Pill one, it was true love from the very first minute that I saw it. But it was only when I received it that I noticed that these two rows are more of like the neutral colors, and these ones are the rainbow, and then the middle shades you can use, I think, for either side of the palette. Of course, this shade, Spotlight Stealer, which is a glitter with stars in it, looks incredible, and it is literally the Spotlight Stealer of the palette. These two rows also caught my attention. I love a neon color, and I thought it was really smart to have a matching glitter for each color, so that is amazing, and they look so good in the sun. Holy shit. But actually also these two rows are really nice in my opinion. I love this corally shade. These two look really very nice. It's like a dark mauve shade. So I haven't played with it yet, but I am very excited to do so. Okay, we have one more eyeshadow palette, and we have one skincare product. So let me grab that first. This is the dedicated face wash from Rain Pharma. This was actually part of a big box full of skincare that my mom got while purchasing a magazine, and she took out a few pieces that she loved or products that she liked, and she gave the rest to me. Thank you very much, Mom. This one was actually what caught my attention. This is a face wash, nothing too special, and I haven't tried it, I have to be honest, but it is from Rain Pharma, which is a brand that I had my eyes on for some months now. It is a Belgian brand, and they have skincare routine where the first letter of every product is from A to F. So you have a clay mask, you have like a face wash, you have a moisturizer. I don't know the exact words that they use, but every single product starts with A, B, C, D, E, and F to make it easy for you to really follow the steps of this. Now this is a sample size, but I'm very excited to try it out and see what it can bring. Last but certainly not least, we have got the Jeffree Star Bloodlust Artistry palette. You have seen this by now, but I decided to include it anyway because it is a palette that I have bought this year. I am genuinely obsessed with it. I have used it, I would say, 4 times now. I've used it for a drag look, also for a more subtle daywear look, and I actually really enjoy it. I am absolutely in love with the mattes. I think the mattes perform better than the shimmers. For some reason, Jeffree is not the best at shimmers, which is strange since the highlighters are blinding as fuck. But yet these shimmers are not my cup of tea, and they're not really working that amazingly for me. But I do love the mattes, and thank God there are plenty of mattes in here. What I really do like in terms of shimmers is Beauty Sleep and Take the Crown, because those I can just pop on my lid with a nude lipstick and I'm ready to go. That's a style that I've been loving lately, to just use my finger to apply some shimmer to my lid, pair it with either a statement lipstick or a nude lipstick, depends on my mood of the day, and just wear that. No foundation, no highlight, nothing. Or what I also love to do is to use my highlighter on my eyelid as well to make them match a bit. So yeah, I am really in love with this palette. The only thing is the packaging is super bulky. Not only is it bulky, but it also has this triangular shape. I mean, it completely fits the vibe of Jeffree, but I just wish he would go back to a shape like this. Also because a cardboard packaging is much easier to depot. Let's say in a year or so, when I decided which shades I love the most in this palette, I can easily depot it and put it in a Z palette or in another magnetic palette. And you know, that's something that I would never do with this or with the sugar pill, because I really love the packaging. But in some way, I do love cardboard packaging because it's so easy to depot. Anyway, that's it for the makeup that I've bought over the last few months. I don't know if that's a lot or not. It's definitely 3 eyeshadow palettes for like 3 months is quite a lot, concerning I only have like a 1mm eyelid. But I'm happy with the 3 of them. I do not judge anyone who buys more or less makeup, so I'm very curious to hear what you've bought during the lockdown or this year in general. Are there any makeup products you would recommend or you would not recommend that you've bought? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Also, let me know how you are. I'm always open to have a little chat about what your feelings are right now during the lockdown, so definitely hit me up on Instagram or here in the comments. So that's it. I just wanted to do this video because I'm loving makeup and I just wanted to show you what I've bought over the last few months. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!